How's it going, chat? How's it going? This is a safe space, so you can let it out. You're watching this as video. The comments is there for you. You can let it out. So, after initial live stream this morning, I've been asleep and gone off the internet for a little bit. So, I haven't got to see the whole backlash or if there's been any acceptance. Maybe copium. I don't know. But I haven't got to see it all. So this is your time currently right now to express your feelings. How do you feel about the part one of the global Dokkan Global Dokkan Campaign 2025 selection of LRs? How do you feel about it? Okay. We're gonna let this out, you know. We Saiyans have no fusions. Yes. Have no fusions. Usyk with that membership for 53 months. Thank you for being a member for so long in the community. Thank you so much. Give the man a hashtag straight up in the chat. All you care for is how good the leader skills are. How good the leader skills are. I'm not writing shit down. Just to let you know that. You're excited for the possible Easy A and Super Easy A's we could get. Possible Easy A's / Super Easy A's we could get. Interesting. You don't mind the picks, especially since you've always wanted a tag Goku Black and Zamasu. You've always wanted it. Even before the concept was introduced in the Dokkan. Playing future Dokkan battle ahead of everyone else. Interesting. First Kefla, now this. Underline. Yeah, you're pretty mad about this. Pretty mad. Usually you let Dokkan slide with a lot of things. On this game, letting shit slide. But they had Daima ready on a silver platter and they missed the mark. Still holding out for part 2 Daima. Daima Copy. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Listen, let's be honest. The Easy A's will be what most of us will want. Not Vegito Blue 2.0. We Saiyans have no limits 2.0. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Let it out. This is some good things right here. These are some good things right here. Let him out. It's okay. Don't be shy. Everyone's open. Everyone's open. If you like or not, it is not all about negativity here. This is a safe space. We listen and we don't judge, okay? We listen and we don't judge. If you are particularly fond of everything that you've seen from the snippet that we got this morning, then go ahead and let it show. Let that positivity shine. Let it shine. Don't let no one take your positivity away, okay? For everyone else, just be respectful. Be respectful. Omatsu. Underline, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. How am I doing today? I'm doing very well. How about yourself? You're excited for the tag Goku Black and Zamasu tag? Very much excited for that. You know, I'll say this right now. Don't have any ill will or hard feelings toward that unit whatsoever at all. Will I be summoning for them? Or should you save for now? If you want my honest opinion right now, we're gonna get to see what the kids look like, but from what I've already been shown, because I did look earlier, like before the stream, I was tagged and something, and basically I was right on that stream when I was hoping for that we wouldn't get the worst out of the units and that they weren't a fusion, they were just a active skill, and it seems like they are just an active skill. Just fucking with us at this point. How does that make you feel, chat? Knowing that we're getting We Saiyans Have No Limits 2.0. How does this make you feel? Sit back, relax, okay? And just think about it. How does this make you feel? You're saving for Daima? Well, we don't know when we're going to be getting that. I'm still wondering what the heck the heartbeat was. Still wondering on that. Give me a bloody Vegito Blue fused or stand alone. Beastless Gohan 2.0, they do it on purpose at this point. Just like the Judgment Day 2.0. I do want to say, when they were talking about Vegito Blue, they said fuse to perform an attack, while Zamasu and Black, they said fuse and attack. IDK. Oh, so you don't know if their wording means anything, but yeah, well, like I said, from what I was tagged into, it seems like it came from straight from Goresh's Twitter fingers that they were both active skills. So there are indeed, from what we've seen, there are indeed no fusion in terms of using Vegito Blue or Fuse Zamasu. So we'll have to see what that means. To be real, we'll have to see what that means. We could see something Saturday on the 5th where they're like, yeah, there's actually a fusion with him. We're just messing with you guys. But regardless, it's still going to be 2.0 for We Saiyans Have No Limits, because it's basically the same card again, except a tag unit instead of just a regular joint forces unit. The fact that Daima is right there, you good? You're listening to the therapy? You got it. Some people are letting it out, man. Some people are letting it out. No fuse Vegito Blue or LR Kid Buu. Massive L. Didn't want Daima. Give me Kid Buu. You didn't want? Wow, you were like one of the. So you must have been like one of the, like, what was it, 20-something% that didn't want Daima? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, they're just quoting Goresh from saying it because of the little translation issues. That's why. Like, it's not like anyone's like really, I don't think, attacking Goresh or anything like that. He's just basically saying what a lot of people didn't necessarily pick up, even when I was picking it up, but I didn't copium. Again, copium that I had, and then wake it up and saying that I was right about it when I didn't want to be right about it, and that's what we got. So again, I think it's just the situation that people are getting a little bit more of the information from it and being like, oh, so another person is saying that it is this, and that's how it's going. You want Kid Buu more than Daima? I mean, I had in my pick for Daima, I had Kid Buu being in there, so that's just me. I think they're on equal footing for me, if not a little. Well, I guess Kid Buu would be a little bit above Daima because I did have him in that Daima celebration of LRs that we could get. It's not okay. Elaborate. No card art, so no fusion. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was getting at earlier when I seen that both the fusions were just in the background. I was kind of like, that's not good. It's not good at all. Almost makes me feel like we might have been right this morning. And if we get another Trunks as a part 2, and I don't know who else they could do at that part, unless they do a Vegito Blue standalone, but who knows? Who knows at this point? We'll just have to necessarily wait and see, which will be a long, long, long wait, chat. A long wait. Slot 1 Goku and Vegeta that has a no dodge and needs to get hit in order to get their active skill. I can see something along the lines of them not being reliant on dodge. To be quite honest with you, I don't really necessarily like relying on dodge, since this is Dokkan therapy here. I don't really like relying on a unit dodging and barely having any defense. I'd rather take the unit having defense and no gimmicky dodge over that, just for the simple fact that once you get into harder events, and if they cancel out your dodge and you can't dodge them, then you're just going to get rocked with that unit unless they're in the slot 2 and they can actually tank a hit in the slot 2. But if they're in the slot 1, they're locked. You can't do nothing about it, and you can't use items. You're pretty much just effed if they hit you a bunch of times or super attack you. So it's not necessarily, it's one of my least favorite sort of gimmicky things. And to be quite honest, I'm gonna have a really hot take right now. The 10-year anniversary introduced, and I think I said this before, either on a video or a stream, I can't remember, but I said this before, I know I have. The 10-year anniversary introduced us a new mechanic in the game that would allow basically Akatsuki, the dev team, to go without giving us standalone of the fusions cards that we want. They just introduced a new way to prolong us getting the said like Super Vegito, Super Gogeta, or Super Saiyan Gogeta, Vegito Blue, Gogeta Blue, like standalones. So now when you see something along the lines, you're immediately going to be like, oh my God, is this going to be another Blue Goku and, you know, Blue Vegeta? Or is this going to be another Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta? Is it going to be another Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta? Like, and we're only going to get an active skill, or maybe a fusion from one of the sides for a couple of turns, or not at all, just an active. So that's sort of my little hot take on that one. I think they kind of ruined us on that one. And if I was you, I would start being skeptical a lot more when we start to see something about fusions being thrown about going forward, especially in 2025, when they just showed us that they're willing to do in 2 years. In 2 years, they're willing to rehash the same unit over again, except in the new mechanic. It's like they keep saving those characters for a rainy day when something is going bad and they need to drop it. Yeah, I've already said that they do necessarily have those in a situation where they're like, okay, when we're in a really, really bad spot, when we need hype to return in Dokkan, if we're losing retention from the game, if we're not seeing as many downloads anymore, if we're seeing more people, like I said, are leaving the game, not spending money anymore, throw those out and boom, there you go. Steven, how's it going? I would join and say how things going, but you know, people are upset. No. This is a safe space. This is a safe space. They'll listen and they won't judge you. I've already said, even if you're positive about something like that, they cannot attack you. This is therapy. This is therapy. We're not attacking anyone right now. Actually, really at all. We're usually never really attacking anybody. At least I hope you're not attacking anybody. At least I hope. But speak your piece. You ain't judging. Hush up. Hush up. You saw people were saying they didn't want a Vegito blue, but now we're getting the blue boys that don't fuse. They complain. Please tell me how that makes sense. I'm sorry, I must have read it. Well, I think in general, those people are coping. And you got to remember, there's a lot of cap that goes on. There's low-key a lot of cap that goes on in the Dokkan community. So when you see a lot of things, especially if you're looking at it on a social media sort of platform, if you're looking at something, bet your bottom dollar that even the ones that are like complaining the most, they're still going to go out and either spend money or they're still going to summon on it, whatever it is. They're still going to participate in it. They're just going with what's popular right now and just being like, oh, I need to do this because everyone else is doing that as well too. I got to fit in. There's not a lot of originality really when it comes to stuff like that. Like again, you can see you can take any sort of key figures out of a situation and they'll usually wait instead of having their own feelings about something. They'll usually wait and see how the community sort of reacting to it. And then they'll make either their rage bait or whatever the hell they want to do. And that goes for the people that comment as well. It's just a normal sort of thing that happens in the community. And like I said, with people saying that they don't want this one, and then when they see that it's not that, they're low-key crazy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Blue Boys 2.0. ATP just gonna wait and see what they do before you judge. Smart. There's so many units that need easy A's and super easy A's from the previous years, but they won't do it. It's funny because I said, now a lot of you that were in the streams beforehand and also watch the videos daily will know that the video that I put up the other day, I was actually put as a joke in it. I was like, hey, what if they make this is before we got everything out and stuff like that. I said, what if they make Saiyans have no limits? What if they call them up from NXT to the main roster and give them an easy 8 early? Right? Some of y'all remember that, correct? Why did I go, before I started this video, why did I go on X and I seen people asking for that? I said it for shits and giggles, literally in the video. And then people are running around like, oh yeah. And I'm sitting here like, bro, there's no way. All right, listen, I don't think that's gonna happen, by the way. If it did happen, then I would probably look at them. I would look at them some way. I think it would be you know when they tell you a phrase when they're like, never meet your heroes? Because, listen, they're not my heroes, but I'm using this as sort of an analogy. When they're like, never meet your heroes because you never know, your hero may be an asshole, you know? I would look at them in sort of that way of like, oh, okay, you really don't know what the hell you're doing at all. Which, understandable to an extent, but in your game that's a mobile game that has a schedule, that has people working on the game, which, by the way, they have more people working on, like, let me put it this way. There's actively more people working on this game than, say, Claire Obscure's Expedition 33. Small studio. Think about the small studio AAA games or AA games that came out, and And then now think about Dokkan and them having a bigger studio for a mobile game. You know, don't add up. Don't add up. You're skipping the celebration unless Daima is part 2. I mean, that's understandable. You know, do what you need to do with your Dragon Stones. Like I said, I won't fault you whatsoever at all. And again, I'm in no position to judge you on how you spend your Dragon Stones whatsoever at all. And that goes for anybody out there currently watching this live or as a video. I do not judge you upon what you really necessarily summon on. The only thing I'll probably say is if you skip out on a bunch of things and you complain later on because you can't beat something because you didn't summon, that's different. But like, if you know that you ain't summoning and you like and you still complaining about things, something's got to get reworked there. But if you don't summon and you don't complain, it's understandable. If you like, hey, I can't complain, I didn't summon on this, and this, I won't be able to compete in that. Understandable. But yeah, I can't tell you what to do, you know, with your Dragon Stones, how to spend them, whatever you want. By the way, just another therapy sort of hot take really quick. Can y'all stop listening to motherfuckers tell you how to spend your damn Dragon Stones and how to play the game and just play the game your damn self? Can we do that? 2025. Can we do that? I know there's some people out there that got to stick to a game plan. I know, like, you got to listen to this person tell you how to live your life apparently and play the games that you love. Understand it, whatever. There's some people out there. But for the majority of the people, especially that I've seen in this audience, most of the people that have been playing this game have at least knew it existed for 10 years. So you were 10 years older than you were beforehand when this game first dropped. And you probably know where I'm going with that. So I don't think any more words on that needs to be said. Right? Correct? Yeah. Passives aren't even out to complain about. Yeah, I don't think most people are necessarily, well, at least I'm going to say from what I've seen currently right now, I don't think most people are necessarily complaining about said passives because most people are actually hopeful that the passives are going to be very, very, very good. That's what I've seen on my end. I don't know about everyone else and on the scale of the broad of Dokkan battle, but from what I've seen on my end, most people are not happy of one of the character selections. Zamasu and Goku Black, they're good. We expected that. The other one is a problem, and again, we're just hopeful, wishing that they are actually very, 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 very good. And they don't go out like We Stands Have No Limit 1.0. Because if the drop off is as fast as that, there's gonna be a lot of mad people. A lot of mad people. That's all I got to say. But for the most part, I think everyone's very hopeful that they're good. Very, very good. So I don't think anyone's complaining about passives. At least I haven't seen anybody complain about passives. And if you are complaining about passives, what the hell? It ain't even out yet, unless you can somehow read the future. R-Truth met his hero the hard way. Understandable. It happens. Again, this is what I'm saying. Like, we hope that they're not like that. You're very excited for these units and the theme. You know what? Go for it, man. Be you. Say that with your chest. Not in all caps, because I don't want Streamlabs to Hakai you, but say that with your chest. You proud about that. You happy about that. I'm happy for you. I am happy for you. They were, and then it was like a month later they got dropped off, basically. It might not even been a full month, but I know it was very quick that people stopped using the unit because they started getting beat up in events, and everyone was like, what is going on? Why am I getting beat up in this event with this unit? This unit just came out. The drop-off effect. The drop-off effect. No, I mean, no, you're very accurate on that one. Vegito was the good part about it, so that's why most people are lumping it in and saying that the unit was good, because that part was good. Because realistically, they will be top 5 on stat alone. You're only doing a few rotations though, not breaking the bank for them. Yeah, I would say that's very smart and cosign. I wouldn't break the bank currently right now, because again, you never know if they're going to say, oh, and here's a free unit. You never know. Yeah. For 6 months, they might have got away with a full meta, basically, is what you're saying. They would have got a full meta 6-month window. And again, since we're in the therapy right now, I just want people to understand that when you do think about units, think about how they're going to be built for 6 months and not built for current right now. Because again, we've seen Dokkan, it likes to introduce new events in now and even in the middle of metas. So that 3-month window, they might introduce another event that's pretty hard with new concepts. Again, peep the new EX one that we got. Hold on. Peep this, okay? So in this event, we know that the Goku, Piccolo, and then the Goku and Vegeta, they exchange out, right? Remember that. Because even on the live stream this morning, when they were talking about, I even said that's definitely going to be a hard event at some point. This is the testing ground, and we are definitely going to get a hard event of that at some point. And I can almost guarantee that a new mechanic would be to either on active skill or eventually down the line when they start implementing it in with the 24, like a full 24 key super attack, to stop the character from exchanging. I guarantee you. Like, pay attention to stuff like that. Pay attention to that. Yeah, exactly. 2.0 incoming. Like, that's all I'm saying. It's like, if both of these units in their passive somehow stop the character, well, the two characters from switching out, that's the new mechanic. That's the new mechanic they'll have. That means we'll definitely be getting hard events that do that. And I can already tell you right now that they're going to be dastardly. Look at Million Arena. Could you imagine Million Arena? Could you imagine the next wave of Million Arena and the character switches out? A whole different type. Just saying. Just saying. I'm all for the Blue Boys because 11 years into the game, we don't have a single standalone Goku. It's a tag, and definitely take it. Well, technically speaking, I don't count the tags as standalones because they're a tag of the other ones. And again, we don't have a Vegeta, a blue Vegeta as well, LR. And my thing about this here, like, let me just move this for a second. Let's get going. My thing about this is that when you have standalones, 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 standalones that you can do, and you decide to invent new ways to not give standalones, tag unit, now exchange unit. No, yeah, tag unit, then exchange unit, and no. It was join forces, exchange, and then tag unit. Or I guess would you really lump the exchange with the no? I guess you would lump the exchange with the tag. I guess regardless, 2 or 3, however you necessarily want to look at it, because they did come out in different metas. You're basically telling me right now that you don't want to release those units, because listen, you could get a blue Goku, a blue Vegeta from every major saga in Dragon Ball Super, every last one of them. How many can you get of literally Vegito blue, Gogeta blue? How many? Fifth year anniversary was when we got standalones. It's 5 years later. Gotten back into Grand Cross. Not bad. They need to scrap the Million Arena in general. I know it wasn't going to be perceived well, so I don't even really go at it. Stop staring into my soul. What you hide? What you hide? Are you a Bandai spy? Is that what it is? Are you a Bandai spy? No. So, again, with Vegito Blue, you have basically one saga. That's it. You were virtual cat in all rounds of an arena. That all hit top 30 though. There you go. Why did they think people would like Punch It Back 2.0? Why did they think people were like We Saiyans Have No Limits 2.0? Listen, I don't know. This is Dokkan therapy, so I know I'm gonna get it off my chest as well too. I said this a long time ago, that when you get to a point where you have so many ideas, but you decide not to do things in the community, you somehow, it's almost like self-sabotage, really. And remember, I'm the same person like a couple of weeks ago that made a video that was like, can Dokkan afford any more mistakes? Remember that? Remember that? Would you classify We Saiyans Have No Limits currently right now? Just pick for the Global Dokkan campaign. Just pick, not kit wise, not animation wise, because let's be honest, the active skill for Vegito looked like it was gonna be good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It looked like it was gonna be good. I ain't gonna hold him on that one. I'll give him some due. But would you look at it at? Just saying. We still don't know if those new units truly don't fuse or fuse. From what I've seen so far on the internet, I've heard a lot of they don't fuse. And I'm not necessarily... I don't know. I feel like that's something that they would have shown this morning. Like, legitly, the card art for one of those. And, again, not seeing any card art for them whatsoever at all is pretty alarming. It is pretty alarming. I'm going to say that. Yes. No, you're 100% right, Loki. They did. That's why I crashed out. Whenever I was like, any unit that comes out, and I'll say this again for the people that are here right now and watching this as a video, any unit that currently comes out in Dokkan Battle, again, has prep time. Prep time. So they're working on that months ahead. So that means they had time to make the unit, test the unit, make sure the unit is working, and then drop it. So when a unit comes out and is very underwhelming, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Listen, it's a time where it's funny to me because, for instance, let's take Xbox, because we know that Xbox isn't doing Perfect Dark anymore. They shut the fucking studio down. Met with very mixed. It wasn't met with mixed feelings. It was met with a whole lot of dissatisfaction. It was in the community. So again, think about if PlayStation layoffs, all this stuff. Not looking in a good light, right? You're like, oh, well, you got all this time to do all this and you still can't put out a product? Like, Dokkan, the dev team, Akatsuki, is a $1 billion company, by the way. They have generated billions of dollars over the decade of this game. And also, by the way, published by a even bigger $1 billion company in Bandai Namco. Money, 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 money. So there's no excuses whatsoever at all. And it's really sickening to see a lot of people out of nowhere just start defending things about big corporations and stuff like that. And I'm like, these people are millionaires, like running companies that generate billions of dollars. Why are you defending that? What are you defending? Like, trust me, I get it. I'm a DragonBallZ fan. I'm a DragonBallZ nerd. I get it. But at the same time, when I see a company f***ing up, I'm not gonna just go, nah, that's not their fault. No, that's not their fault. It's everybody's fault but them. I'm not gonna do that. Like, and it's the same way with picks for celebrations and stuff like that. And I'm looking at a unit and I'm like, really? Really? Like, how hard is it for you to just make a Vegito blue? How hard is it for you to give us a Gogeta blue? A standalone of these fusions. You gave Gotenks his, and guess what? The community loves Gotenks. You gave his? Why is it that when it pertains to those two, it's a problem? Just saying. Yo, Paul, thank you for subscribing to the channel. You want a Daima? I'm not defending. No. Trust me, I'm with you on that one. I wanted Daima. That's why all my thumbnails beforehand was Daima. With Super Saiyan 4 Goku and stuff, because I wanted Daima. Yeah, I know. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks still good. And again, he only benefits from the other fusions. So, you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with? Have I seen Toon's Copium? No, I haven't seen his Copium. Is it bad? Is Toon streamer or is he lurking? I don't know. They might be really good. No. We all understand that. There shouldn't be anybody judging the cards in terms of what they are going to be doing until we see that ish on Saturday. Then it's open season. But for now, everyone should be just hopeful that they're going to be good. Hopeful. It is a new celebration. I'm hoping that the kits are just devilish at this point. All of the large content creators are mad at the community for being mad is super weird. What do you mean by that? No, I think people want it because they wanted it was fire, partially fire, and also because it is new and it's something they need to be doing while they're seeing the other games get Daima Super Saiyan 4. Like, don't get me wrong, we got a couple Daima cards, but the ones that we wanted was the Super Saiyan 4. We ain't got that yet. And we're seeing everybody else play with the shiny new toys, and it's like, well, damn, Dokkan, it's your opportunity right here. In sequence over the, yeah, seemingly building up to it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like I said, with the heartbeat that is present in that teaser, I mean, it still could be Daima for part 2. We're still not going to rule that out, but for currently right now, it's like, man, you should have just opened up with Daima. That would have been the most, like, if you would have, like, let me put it this way. If they would have opened up with this morning, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, whether it was mini or adult, they would have opened up with that and Goma. Oh man, the community, it would be totally different right now. It would be totally different. And if we seen that at part 2, we'd be like, oh, okay. I'm not as mad, but it's okay. I'm all right with it. So my prediction, and it could just be maximum copium, my prediction is that we got this because we are going to get Daima, and Daima's going to be that much more lit than what we got right now. Teased out. My thing is, I think they were banking of seeing Vegito Blue for you to blow your Dragon Stones, you know, blow your whole load on those banners just to drop Daima. Now, that's some devilish, diabolical shit. That's devilish, diabolical shit right there. And if it happens, and I'm right about that, I'm going to go back to my theory of part 2 of the big celebrations always holding the better sort of units and stuff like that. That's what I'm going to go with. Maybe Android's tag LR is part. I wouldn't like that, but I mean, it could happen. Actually, you know what? It really could happen because the AGL join forces androids. Shouldn't they be getting a super easy A? They have a ton of good options. Also Trunks and no, I don't want a new Trunks in my unit right now. I mean, they could give a super easy A out to the STR one or whatever, but I don't want another one. That's just me personally. Nah, we ain't there yet. You delete the game. If we get, I think it was the worldwide celebration. If we get the worldwide celebration from 2023 again, like all over, if that sums it up for you. Brand new race Trunks with initial transformation as his intro. Mixed feelings. And one of them is despaired. Saiyan Saga part 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why when I heard the breaking through, I was like, that kind of gives me Super Saiyan 4 vibes. Breaking through, kind of like you're shattering the limits on things. Like I was like, that kind of. I mean, again, they did all fight Goma as well, so let's not let's not forget that everyone did try to jump Goma. Remember that. They did try to jump Goma. So, breaking through, Garlic Jr. escapes the dead zone. Do you know how, I just, off topic, do you know how fire that would be as another saga in Dragon Ball Super? Could you imagine a Garlic Jr. that wasn't present in the demon realm because he was like locked away in again the dead zone, and he broke out and broke into Earth, and they had to fight him? Like, he was like godly. Like, I don't know if I'm cooking here or not. You can tell me I'm not. It won't hurt my feelings. But what if it was like he was the previous god of destruction before? Well, I don't know if they probably clarified who was before Beerus, but let's just say he was one of them beforehand or something like that. And dude was godly, and they had to fight him, and we got to see Beerus fight him too. Maybe even have a different like redesign a little bit as well too. But I'm just saying. They like bringing Dragon Ball Z villains back. They made Broly canon. All I'm saying. That's how you'd introduce. He's gone. He back. He's strong as hell. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with Daima for 11th anniversary. The main thing is that the hype for Daima is rapidly decreasing as time lapses. Yeah. No, you're 100% right, Mal, and that's one of my biggest fears is that Daima is going to be all the way at the 11th year anniversary next year, at the beginning of next year. So that would just be tough. Because again, the longer it's gone, the more people stop really caring all much. Like, don't get me wrong, like Super is gonna come back. So I mean, now everybody's like, all right, Moro back in. But there for a while, everybody was like, hey, we ain't never gonna get no Moro or none of that in Dragon Ball's Dokkan Battle. We ain't getting that. Like, we'll have a new game before we get that. Technically speaking, we low-key kind of do have a new game coming out. Squadra, right? What the? No, they can't put him in there, but that would have been funny. You wonder if we'll get a new Dragon Ball Super movie? Who knows? If it is, though, it's either, I would personally like the villain to be either Garlic Jr. or Senior, whichever one, or Cooler. Like, listen, Broly's always been, I think, everyone sort of in the back of their head, make him canon. But Cooler canon? Cooler canon? Yo, psyched for that membership for 9 months. You already know what to do. Get the meta hashtag straight up in the chat right now. And also all members, there you go. Handy got me, Bears and Weese emojis. We sayings have no fusion. We got that one down. We wrote that one down. We already got that one. Yo, what's good? Again, if you're still coming in currently right now, this is again therapy. All right, this is therapy for it. Let it all out. Let your frustrations out. Let your positivity out. Let it all out. Your hopes and dreams for Dokkan. Global Dokkan campaign 2025. Global. We should have known. We should have known when they messed up on global and said global. We should have known. We should have known right then and there it wasn't going to go our way. We should have known that. The 007 plan? 0 fusion, 0 Super Saiyan 4 is 7 months without Daima. We got the 007 plan? I'm not gonna lie to you. That might be that's definitely some meme worthy right there. I think I don't know if you came up with that. I don't know if you came up with that or you seen that, but damn, I gotta give you your round of applause on that one, your flowers on that one, Chad. Go ahead, give the man a round of applause and flowers for that one, because that's pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty damn good. Damn, that's good. I like that one a lot. I need to highlight that one. You need to send that to me on X, or make that a comment on this stream as a video, so I never forget that. Part 2 is just shallot in Dokkan. What's worse, no fusion Vegito Blue or 1000 oolongs? I'm trying to judge it based on the level of crash out. I think the 1000 I think the 1000 oolongs might be worse. I think so. But the only reason why it's so swayed right now is because we already had We Saiyans Have No Limits 1.0. And now that we're just getting updated 2.0 in this meta, it hits real hard. But I'm gonna say oolongs because currently right now, if I go with right now, then I would say I would have to say no Vegito Blue Fusion. But I know for long term, it would definitely be the oolongs. Oh, that's still funny. Oh, I figured the 007 thing was mean, but your format, that's what I was talking about. Just saw the revival after getting home. Oh, the reveal after getting home. Brother, why? Let it all out, man. Let it all out. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. It wasn't ideal. I'm trying to process how the dev team has to be seeing the community react to this. Because one thing's for certain, Omasu's hair still ain't brushed as he's reading all this, watching all of it. It ain't brushed. He still got the same jumpsuit on. And he probably give no fucks. I think it's about right. Yeah. Hair, suit, no, yeah. That's about right. No. I'm gonna go ahead and bank that the animations and the kits, definitely the animations are gonna be good. I can already say that right now. The animations are gonna be good. It's kit wise, because if the kits are good and we're like, damn, that unit's good right now, but it's relying on dodge. If it's a build, if it's a stacker, then I'm gonna be like, all right, because what that's gonna listen. What that's gonna make me go back to is the 10-year anniversary of stack. But instead of having Vegito and Gogeta for 4 turns or 2 of your turns, instead it's one active skill that's going to do F all damage and possibly might even be like a quicker you win, you know? So I don't know if I want that much. I don't know if I want that much. What did they say that the Vegeta did? They said the Goku is what you get. No, wait. No. Okay, I remember. Goku is for the fusion, and well, the active skill fusion, and then Trunks is Vegeta's active skill fusion. Right? Yeah. At least that's what I remember. We fusions have no limits. That's a damn lie. We limits have no fusions. Oh, we fusions have time limits. I read that wrong. Not even that. Not even that, my guy. God Boruto at Savages again with another super chat donation. Y'all know what to do. Get the meta hashtag straight up in the chat. That's a pea shooter. Hashtag pea shooter. Man, hold on. I just thought about damage wise. I hope they're not pea shooters. I low-key kind of hope they're not pea shooters. I was good, happy about the celebration. Close to 1,000 Dragon Stones and close to 700. Hey, there you go. I see you, my guy. I see you. Again, thank you for the dono. And also Knuckles with that membership for 50 months. Jesus, my boy. Get him in hashtag. Straight up. And all members currently in here right now. Henny got me, Beers, and Weezy emojis in the chat. It sucks to be free to play again. Happy Wednesday. I don't know if it's a bad idea being free to play currently right now. I don't know. Like, I mean, it's not like the banners are gonna go anywhere. We still should. Well, let me just go ahead and say this right now. We still should get the tickets, the summon tickets, the 15th and the 30th. So realistically here, if they take those away, then because they took them away last time, so we don't know about that one. But I don't think it would be a bad idea being free to play currently right now and seeing and waiting to see what necessarily happens with the kids and all that stuff before you start loading up Dragon Stones. I would probably wait. I would probably wait. At least how long the new Vegito's fusion lasts is lore. I mean, technically speaking, I actually really, I guess no and yes. It still would be probably closer to the 4 turns, really, I would assume. But this one is going to be quick. So it probably will be the active that does a lot of F-all damage, looks really good, does a lot of damage, and then boom, is gone. So, and then you go, now, if you get some kind of increase after that is up for grabs. But what would be dope in this one is if you could use both of the actual active skills. So you could use Goku's active skill and then also use the Vegeta active skill for Trunks. Does that make sense? What was the Zamasu in there? Was it just, did Rose have a fusion? Not a fusion, but did Rose have an active skill? Did they say he had an active skill, or was it just the Zamasu part that got the fusion? I'm blanking right now. I imagine we had manga content. We would be eating. Oh no, we would be eating crazy. What's worse, $30 headphones or no Daima for part 2? Probably still them $30 headphones. Okay, Rose has active skill with Zamasu, and then Zamasu has the fusion. Okay, I didn't know if the Rose was just Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back to these units for a second. Let me just see something. Now I got to. Let me click that. No. Let's get that out the way. Okay, so that was the Goku and Vegeta. Yeah, okay, so it's just gonna be like, looks like it's just gonna be them probably having like a tag super attack, like active skill together, I think. And then I'm just looking at it right here, by the way. Like, yeah, it looks like they're just gonna be tag, and then the active skill with Zamasu that's gonna be the fusion, but they'll just have a regular active skill together. Probably does a decent amount of damage, probably heals you, probably stuff like that. I would assume. I think. Right? That's tough. That's really tough. Really tough. Ah, man, oh my God, you popping off? Dog. God Boruto Savage again with another super chat. Don't know. You already know what to do. Get the meta hashtag. Straight up in the chat with another pea shooter in chat. Almost shot the camera. Actually, did I shoot the camera last time? No, I'm not gonna do that. That's impulsive thought. that was an impulsive thought. I'm not gonna do that. Again, thank you for the dono, my dude. You got the fan made Dokkan Sparking account. Came. Damn. 10,200 Dragon Song. What? Yo, what's good, my guy? Golly. But yeah, we got, well, since it's 11:09 currently right now, we got a couple of days. So it's gonna, I'm really optimistic. I hope that they're legit good. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have more hope that the Goku Black Zamasu card, exchange card, is actually better than the Goku and Vegeta. Is that weird to say? I mean, I don't think so. At least for me, because some fused Zamasu is better than we Saiyans have no limits. You know? I wonder if they're gonna have a crap ton of support just to make that unit like really good again. Like if they give him more, like if they do like the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, where you get like the defense and also damage reduction. Could you imagine if Zamasu and Goku Black, well, Rose got, say one of them is a bunch of attack, support, key, and chance to crit, and then maybe going to Zamasu, you get healed every turn by a certain percentage, depending on how many, I don't know, Realm of Gods or Future Saga or something like that, or Goku Blacks, whatever they got in there. And also gives damage reduction of like maybe like 5% for everyone, say in like, again, Realm of Gods or something like that category. For the whole team. Could you imagine? Also, I'm trying to be positive right now for this one. And come up with some of the most busted things I could think of. Super and extreme type leader. Remember the last ones were. They did have the super and extreme leader skill 150, right? Could we be it? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Could we get super and extreme 200% leader skill now as a secondary? Because I doubt it's going to be 220. I doubt it'll be a 220. Nah, they would. No, they wouldn't do. No. Well, you got to think next year, the original ones, Easy A, will have a chance to Easy A, and they're 150. So I think they would go up to 170. So I'm saying, like, if we got a 200% super and extreme leader, I don't know about you, but all I'm seeing is yoink, 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 yoink. In this day and age, in this meta of having maybe maybe 8 key or even just 6 key 400% leader sub for the ones that ain't even on the category, yoink, 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 with possible support. Well, I don't know about you. You think we're ever going to get a blue coin banner again? I have no idea, man. I think I can't remember if I ended up getting all the Kais or what. I might be in the same sort of position you are right now, and I might be like, by the way, they're not eligible for super easy A's, but let me scroll down a little more. It makes sense. It makes sense. I see it now. They're eligible. Yeah, they're eligible for super easy A's. You honestly think it's a fake out? I feel like I want to say I don't think they're gonna fuse. I want to say, but if it is a fake out, I'll more than happy, but I'll take it. But oh no, they'll definitely do. Where they at? I mean, these are candidates too, but it's probably definitely going to be these guys because they're older. And let's be real here. Let's go to character list. Oh, well, hell. I think when receiving a normal or reduced damage reduction rate 40% temporarily encounters with tremendous power, I'm not even going to shit you. I'm sure that's probably going to be like 90%. In this meta, it's got to be like 80 or 90%. Hell. Ain't he like 90%? Reduced damage 40. Blah, blah. Yeah, another 40%, 80%. 80%. 80%. So I'm personally gonna say I think it's probably gonna be like 90%. 80 is the low. 80 is literally the minimum, and 90 is the high, because I doubt it'll be 100%, and I doubt it'll be like 95%. Yeah, gotta be. And that pass is gonna be all the way down here. All the way down here. And it'll be good too. Gonna be real good. Last night, Toon said, you're hilarious when you get pissed. I don't even really be thinking about it, to be quite honest. I really don't. I don't be thinking about it at all. So it just fly, bro. It just fly. Rose. Where you at, ho? There we go. Would you look at that? I forgot about this. Extreme class allies. 3 key, 30%. Would you look at that? For every attack received, 180. I'm sure that might go to attack and defense, all the way up to maybe 250. What a whole, I don't think his passive is going to be all the way down here. I think his passive would probably be somewhere around like, maybe like here. Because there's not a lot more they can really give him except guard. Again, he's going to have for every attack received, and that'll go attack and defense. He's already got support here. He's got in his basic effect. So again, his basic effect attack and defense might be like 200%. And then this goes to another 200 or 250 for every attack received. He gets guard. He gives, say, still 3 key, maybe attack and defense, maybe 50%. And you throw in an additional super attack, and when facing a super class enemy, an additional super attack. And that might be low-key all you really need. Yeah, Chad, I don't think I see that much more besides maybe him changing orbs or something that they need to do to make him really good. Should have a tank. They might. I mean, with Zamasu in the lead, he might tank. High damage reduction. Yeah, thank you. High damage reduction. I forgot about high damage reduction because I said guard. My brain would just immediately think I was going to say damage reduction, or at least mean damage reduction after guard. But there's not that much more. And I can see that again being somewhere around like here, or maybe here for his passive. Vegito's on the other hand is you're gonna need a lot for that. What do I think the types will be? Intelligence or STR for the Goku and Vegeta, and for some reason I kind of see STR. And for Zamasu and Goku Black, we've got a physical. We already got a tech one. We already got 2 techs, so that's out. I want to now. Would they do AGL, or would they go physical? I feel like they go physical. Now we don't need Vegito Blue to be AGL. We already got that. And increased damage dealt to enemy passive skill mechanic. I mean, yeah. Like, yeah. If they're smart, they do STR and AGL. Yeah. But I can see physical for them though. For Zamasu. Yeah. I know for sure STR's gotta be one of them. For sure. It's just I'm hoping that it's Goku and Vegeta because we already got an AGL one. We got a lot of AGL units in that regard, but for them, they don't have STR and intelligence as a either join forces card or now tag card. So that's where I would put that. Yeah. And by the way, if they do have a sub lead, both of them, if both the LRs have sub leads of super and extreme leaders of 200%, at least 200%, and that's the top. I don't think 220 or nothing like that. The top 200%. You do realize that means you can still put all the other tag units on there, right? All the other Goku and both the 10-year anniversaries, and then you could still put the Super Saiyan 4s, the physical Super Saiyan 4s there, and also the tech gods. And I mean, whew. Yeah, we got attack physical in Universe 6. That's why I'm saying I'm still going with what I got for both. So yeah, so I mean, it's just like the teams alone that you're going to be able to do is going to be insane. If that's the case, if we see all types, it's literally just a must at that point. I'm gonna be quite real with you. Anytime I see super or extreme leaders that are pretty high to almost what we got currently right now, because again, you got to remember the leader skills went up, so I'm expecting those to at least be 200% to be equivalent there. So, because remember, I think when we got that, it was it last year? Yeah, 9-year anniversary. Right before that was when we got the 150 leads for monos, right? I think so. Yeah. So I'm expecting, and we still don't have monos like nowhere near 200%. And don't even get me started on all type. Even if you see a part 2 LR that's an all type leader and it's like 200% all type leader, which I doubt it, because that would be like, I'm trying to think of well, I guess the only tag unit I could think of that would be I guess worthy of that would be Goku and Frieza, because extreme super, I think. I'm trying to think of another tag that we could have that's not like a Dokkan original card or something like that would be for that, an all types leader. Been team skip ever since Future Saga was hinted. That's tough. New leader skill tag unit 200%. We need more what if type units, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we do. I mean, they can literally play around with all the Dokkan originals, especially if we're not going to get like super manga stuff right now. They need to be doing a lot of what if stuff, because it's not like they don't have the rights for all those characters. They can do it. There's nothing that says they can't do that. I mean, shit, we got a Trunks and Broly LR what if. And if I'm not mistaken, though, we still got a Frieza and a Cooler somewhere on the horizon whenever they decide they want to do with that. We Saiyans have no limits, nothing at all. I mean, I guess that's what it's gonna feel like for a lot of people. Nothing at all. Bring back mono leads. I'm with you, Jake. I'm with you. From State Farm? No. That ain't Jake from State Farm. Threw me off for a second. I was about to be like, Jake from State Farm? 17, 18 tag unit for part 2 LR. Watch what I say. It's going to be crazy. I know you're running with that. I don't want it, but it could happen. Me personally, you're open for a Z Future Saga. I'm sorry, what? Oh, a Z Future Saga. What if unit someday? Like what? Like future Gohan and Ultimate Gohan team up? Or future Gohan and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Ooh. Hey, yo, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me cook. Both these niggas did a Kamehameha one-handed. We can have a double Gohan Kamehameha wave. Wait a minute. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, shit. Oh, I could almost, oh my Lord, I could almost see the card art. Oh my God, I could almost see the card art for that. Oh, wow. Boy. I'd summon for that. You need a nothing at all emoji. I gotta see how many members we have, because the more members you get, the more you get to unlock the badges and stuff like that. And I would like to contact somebody at some point to make some professional badges, like maybe even like redo like all the badges we currently have right now, like done by somebody professional. I would love for that to happen at some point. What if you did future Gohan and future Goku, who never got sick and died? Okay. No, the LR arts aren't bad at all, my guy. I'm not hating on the LR arts at all. I actually said as soon as I seen the arts, I was like, even though I'm not happy about seeing what I seen with the We Saiyans Have No Limits 2.0, I was like, the card arts is fire though. They are fire. And the animation looked like it was gonna be good. So I ain't mad at that. Actually, let me go back. Hold on. Right. Let me go back right about here. Okay. See that right there? Godly justice. You better do some damn justice, man, and we're gonna be upset. Listen. You've heard me say this a lot when it comes to animations. Anytime that I look at animations, no matter it's big times or when it's just when a new Dokkan Fest or new LR's coming out, the one thing that I always look at is the fluidity, how fluid the animations look. The more fluid it looks, the more engaging it feels. And especially if you remember with Dokkan 2.0, what did they want? The engagement. That's why we got new battle motions, all that stuff, correct? So here I am looking at this. I want to see how fluid it looks. Pay attention to how fluid. Just from that sneak peek that we got right now, it very much did look very fluid. But did they not show those? Oh, they did. They are call that clapping and shit. Let me just see this over again, because I need to go back to Zamasu for use Zamasu and see if it looks as fluid or not. Hey, hold on. Okay, I wasn't given. I know I wasn't hating on them beforehand. You remember? I wasn't hating this morning, but that was very fluid. Hold on, that was very fluid. Look at that sequence. After you get past this, once you get Fusamasu out, look at that. That's fluid. That's fluid. That's not chop, 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 chop all together. That's fluid. I gotta see that again. Yeah, that's fluid. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna hate too much, because I still think animations is gonna be good. I'm hoping that the kits are 1A, 1B. 1A, actually, if we get Daima, then I want them to be 1, 2A and 2B. Because I want Daima to be 1A, 1B. That's just me. But okay. I'm not hating. I'm not hating anymore. I think the animations look good. All right, that's copium. I like it. I like it. Don't get it twisted. I like the copium, but I like it. That's copium. Giant hands on an Easter egg for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Confirmed. I like it. It should be called moral justice, not human justice, as they aren't humans. I got you. Imagine a tag feature go on Trunks with 2 actives. Trunks activates, making him go Super Saiyan, and Gohan's activate makes him go Super Saiyan 2. Oh, as a yeah, okay, I get you. Interesting. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I really wouldn't. It's my, yeah, that's rainbow. You're rainbow. You're not. 90, really? 1? Okay. 1. Wait, what was my Vegito? Hold on. I thought all my Vegitos were rainbow. Rainbow. Okay, that one is rainbow. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, besides 2 right here, I mean, yeah, and then this one down here. Besides that, I mean, yeah. Technically speaking, I guess I do have all Vegitos pretty much rainbow. Okay. All right. Let me just go ahead and click this off. I feel like I don't want to do nothing. I think we got our therapy session out. Yeah. I think we got our therapy session out. Let me clear these off, because I ain't doing that bullshit. I doubt we get anything else for the next 2 days. I think they're just gonna play it safe, play it quiet, and just wait and see how the community just goes for the next couple of days, which I'm okay with. But closing arguments, I think in this therapy session here, hold on, let me I think in this therapy session here, most people are hopeful, optimistic about the kids. Probably gonna love the animations. Again, it's that just that silver underline of having we Saiyans have no fusions, we Saiyans have no limits 2.0. That is the thing. That is the thing that most people aren't fond of in this game. And again, if you are one of the people that aren't 100% fond of the celebration so far, you loving every minute of it, congratulations. Again, I say this because no one should be judging you like that, because it's your own opinion of what you like. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I don't know. Some of them might be haters. I don't know. I don't know them all personally. I ain't went to everybody's house and kicked it. But might be some haters out there. Just put the earphones on. Put them $30 headphones on. Them earbuds that Dokkan gonna be giving out. Put them in. Make sure your music sound like it's underwater, all the way up, and just drown out the noise. If you enjoy. But for everyone else, yeah, this is about how we are. It's about how we are. Watch people say that on the stream. What? We Saiyans have no fusions, or yeah, breaking through is a theme. So what are you saying? They're gonna say we Saiyans have no fusions or something? Is that what it is? Which is, I mean, to me, it's funny. I'm not gonna lie. Both? No, they are 100%. As soon as I seen it, I said, we Saiyans have no limits 2.0. So, and I've already seen a lot of people say that on X. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure if I just scroll down enough, there'll probably be someone complaining about it right off the bat. Matter of fact, let me just do that. I'll literally pull it up right here. Real time. Refresh. All right, now let's scroll. I'm sorry, what? DeAndre Ayton will be the 9th overall. Oh, number 1 overall pick. Oh, we got DeAndre Ayton. As a Lakers fan here, I'm just gonna say, like, DeAndre Ayton is like whatever to me. Really is. All right. Physical Ultimate Gohan and Tech Piccolo Power Awakening in 4K. Welcome back. Damn. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. When you're looking at the card art in 4K, it do look good. Hold on. This is on my timeline. It should be, if I go in on Twitter right now, it should be like right there. Yeah. Love how that works. I am gonna get both of those. I'm just gonna say that right now, because they do look good in 4K. There we go. And there we go. I mean, I'm looking at it right here too. I don't know if that's gonna damn you, but regardless, I'm looking at it right there, and it, I mean, it looked good in 4K. It do look good in 4K. I don't know if somebody could hate this damn hard. I don't know, because that's clean. It is clean. The only, you know, it's funny right now. The only thing popping off in my head is SSJ with the Goku Black in that big going in. Like, that's literally everything right now. With some Masu and I hit you in your chin. Like, bruh. Like, it's literally what's popping off in my head just seeing this. It's literally radiates. Like, we gotta have that as as their OST. The Rose versus Trunks rap battle. It's gotta be their OST. Gotta be. Got to be. Matter of fact, if I summon the unit, I'm gonna play that song. I don't think it's copyrighted. At least I hope not. At least I hope not. We need Super Saiyan 3 Goku with an active. His skill, music, just being diehard. Yeah, man, it looked good, man. It really looked good. Too bad it won't be in 4K in the game, though. That's the only thing. Oh, whoa. They tweeted out 42 minutes ago. I didn't even realize that they had tweeted it out. No, I don't want. That's weird that I translated posts already, but yeah, well, the 6th. Wait, I thought it was the 5th. Wait, is it the 6th for them? Yeah. Okay, it's the 6th for them, but the 5th for us. 10 o'clock p.m. This is Eastern time as well. So, okay. Yeah. I forgot. I was about to say time zone. Time zone was messing with me. Time zone was messing with me. I am not mad at it. Damn, it's already 16. Well, I guess 15 people besides me that clicked on this, so it's already waiting for that. Looks like they're gonna have probably some of the usual people there again. Again, this is when they're gonna do the chance ball draw too, so remember that. I'm gonna assume that the team of monkeys on the global side were the one went ahead and tweeted this out as well. So let me go click on it just to make damn sure. They didn't? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just one live stream, I think. I can't remember if they'll have a separate live stream for the globe. They might not. I have no idea. But I went ahead and turn on notifications for that. Oh shit. Actually, let me I'm gonna go ahead and bookmark that too. Just in case. And there we go there. It's tough, chat. Part 2, Vegeta Black and Gohan Black. Vegeta Black? I don't know about the Vegeta Black. I do know about the Gohan Black. Vegeta Black? Interesting. That is very interesting. It's the 6:12 p.m. Your time. You're not in the United States, are you? I was about to say, you definitely not in the United States. What am I talking about? By the way, before we get out here, chat. And also, if you're watching this as a video, you can comment down below. How many Dragon Stones you currently have right now for the global Dokkan campaign 2025? I'm going to keep saying global because that shit was funny. How many Dragon Stones you got? I don't think I bought. I haven't bought any more in a minute. So I do need to buy some Dragon Stones. 60. How the hell you got 60? What was you doing a lot of what was you summoning on? What was you summoning on? Hold on. Wait, what? Whoa. You summon on this? Or did you summon on this or something? Or this? I got a lot, man. Good Lord, boy, I got a lot of them tickets. $39, almost 4,000. Jesus, boy, I see you. The man TN. I mean, I hope you got him. That's all I got to say. I hope you got him. Close to 1,000. I see you. 777. Hey, that's a lucky number right there. 529. 196. Oh yeah, we definitely okay. We definitely gonna have to do a poll because I see a couple of big numbers in there, and then some medium numbers, and then some small numbers up in there. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to do a poll on this one tomorrow or something because I need to see where y'all at right now, like legitly where all y'all are at. Because I thought, you know, everybody been saving up a lot. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's where it was going, but apparently not. Apparently. Listen up. Also, if you haven't, actually, you know what? I haven't asked this yet. Let me check before. Hey, if you ain't hit the like button on the stream right now, do so. Do so. I want to end it out with a perfect 66 people in here, 66 likes. Perfect. Can we get a perfect 100? That's all I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna look back at that. I'm gonna look back at that in a second. Well, I ain't gonna look back at it. I ain't gonna look back at it like Piccolo, Trunks. I think Vegeta was looking back at it. Damn, there's been a lot of look back at it. Damn. Or Global Week. We have some great sports. Australia. What is some of y'all sports? I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to think. What have I seen? No, do y'all play rugby? Do y'all play rugby? Because I mean, I know it's like, I guess global now. I think I've even seen people play in the United States, but y'all play? Yes. Okay. I was going to say, I feel like I've seen rugby there. For sure. For sure. 5,512. Golden Week. Yeah, what are you? Hold on, wait a minute. What was this? Is this just an announcement? Oh. The update was released. Fix some bugs. Please update through the store. Interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So that's that on this one. Listen up. Appreciate you watching. And again, Dokkan therapy. Got it out of your system. Okay? Got it out of your system. We will be here for the next live stream. Hopefully, it's a great one. Hopefully, we see a ton of good things. Hopefully, we get a lot of Dragon Stones from it. Hopefully, the kits are busted. I would say, hopefully, we see fusion and not active skill, but I just feel like it's going to be an active skill. So, yeah. The biggest thing for sure is if we get to see, or at least hear them say, and one more bonus. If they deliberately only showed them two right now, just to say, and one more bonus on the live stream, All is forgiven. All is forgiven. That's all I'm gonna say. Two, you going in witness protection? And why would you be going in witness protection? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? The sports, like, I'm pretty sure. Wait, that's just a sport. Interesting. Bought a ticket to Japan to jump a Matsu. Your lawyers have advised not to speak. Oh, so you got lawyers. So you got money like that now. You got lawyers? You got money like that? You got money like that? My boy, you got any chains? Yeah, you might not want to go out then. You just say you got money like that. You might not go out, bro. You might want to stay in the house. Somebody might snatch your chain on stream, bro. You don't want that. You don't want nobody to snatch your chain. I'm also going to do his best Steve Jobs impression. Just one more thing. That's funny. Hey, good Lord, bro, chill. I can't have that. I can't have that one pop up. Hold on. Let me remove that one. I can't have that one pop up, bro. You can't have no threats like that, my guy. You can make goofy, silly ones, but you start doing stuff like that, you can't do that. Can't do that. You could just say you could buy a ticket. That's all you got to say. You're gonna be waiting outside. You could just be like, we outside. We outside. We out here. Oh, Masu, we out here. That's all you got to say on that. But you can't just be like, that was a little too far, my guy. We found a guy in the chat that's willing to go too far for a second. We found you. We got you. We get it. We got you. You good and everything, but you're gonna have to relax. All right? You're gonna dial it back a little bit. Dial it back a little bit. All right? You up here. You all the way up here. We like right here. You all the way up here. You have to come on down. You could be like a little bit above us. You could be a little bit above us. You could be like, I'm gonna trip him when he come outside. I'm gonna trip him. You can say something like that, but damn, bro. Goodness gracious. Be attack transformation like Goku, please. And before we get out of here, who is going to have the better animations? Not better kid. Not better kid. Just who's going to have the better animations? Also, I guess Trunks is a spicy unfeatured unit. I guess Trunks is spicy unfeatured unit. Y'all going Goku Black, Zamasu Rose? Actually, I didn't think about that Vegeta one. We could get that updated version of the intelligence one where it throws him to the ground and pounds him into the ground. Pause. We could get an updated version of that. That might be sick. I'm not gonna lie. That might actually be sick. I'm not gonna lie, man. Goku Black got his ass towed up a couple times. I mean, man, he really is all stunting in somebody else's body or farming. Wait, why ain't Rose? Is Rose classified up there with like Piccolo in terms of aura farming? I mean, no one's on the same level of Piccolo aura farming. No one. But like he should be like up there, like maybe a couple notches under. Cause he aura farm all time. I mean, he aura farm it even in the damn LR pick. He like, bro, you see this? You see this Poe? Like, he aura farming there. I might have to go with the Goku Black as Zamasu card. Might have to go with that one. Just for the aura farming alone. You hope they go hard on the blues just because we Saiyans have no limits. We're so bad. I get you. His voice is aura though. Okay. I see you on that one. I see you on that one. Well, you know what? Since everybody's basically saying majority of Zamasu and Goku Black, that I guess that means y'all going for Zamasu and Goku Black first. I might do a poll on that one too. Just put it up, be like, which one y'all gonna go for first? We Saiyans have no limit 2.0 or Zamasu and Goku Black jumping. LR jump. The Zamasu Goku Black. Because they just jumping people at that point. Real, matter of fact, real talk, it's the same person. The same person jumping somebody. Think about that. Like literally the same person. Just one's a body snatcher. And the other one was like, I'm with you, but I ain't gonna body snatch, but I'm with you though. I see what you did. You changed the outfit. You got that shit on. I see you. I'm not gonna body snatch though. I'm cool with me. I love me, but I get you. I get you. You know, it's crazy that he could have just asked to be as strong as Goku. Y'all know that, right? This man went up to the Super Dragon and said, give me Goku's body. All he had to say is, hey, I want to be as strong as Goku. That's all he had to say. It's kind of crazy though. Goatee in Black. Yo, what's good? What's good, my guy? We about to end it though. I mean, he was petty. I mean, he is petty. I don't think anybody's never not said Zamasu ain't petty. That boy is petty. He got his butt whooped in a friendly spar and crashed out to the highest extent, literally. So that goes to show you everything that you need to know from him right then and there. Right then and there. But listen, you guys did enjoy this stream. You got it out of your system. Now you're looking forward to Saturday. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Also, comment on the video anyway. Comment on the video anyway. After it ends, just W. Oh, I was supposed to check those likes before I left too. Slack. I mean, it was 66 at the time. We have 54 now. So technically we 2 off from 56 out of 56. Technically. Well, now we 1 off. Now we won. But I mean, it was there though. It was there though. It was right there for the taking. Right there. You could have had it. You slack. Saturday, don't slack. Okay? Don't slack. That's all I'm gonna say. Just don't slack. And then we have a good old time. All you had to do was wish for his Zero Mortals plan to that too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna summon for both of them. I just don't. At this point in time, I'm thinking I'm either gonna summon for Zamasu first. At this point in time, We'll just have to see when the kits and animations for Saturday. But for right now, I'm going Team Body Snatcher. That's what I'm going with now. But anyway, have an awesome day /night. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.